everyone. It is afternoon here today, since while I'm starting. Busy day. Yes, they're working over there on the water heater, which it's one of those things. It's working. The water heater is working, but they wanted to replace it with something else, and that seems to be a lot more complicated than they thought. Anyway, so but regardless, my daughter is redesigning the washing machine and dryer room that they have, and she loves it. So I spent a lot of time over there helping with the little one and spending time with my older granddaughter, and we did some origami. Yes, it's not as easy as people. It looks easy, but it's not that easy. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. So, so let's get going straight away before. Oh, and it's not quite finished yet. I finally made me a snowman. Look, it's got an apron with a kind of a spoon spatula in it in the front pocket here. You see that? Yeah. And then I put this up here as a. I love putting in my hair the pin, a hairpin. I guess kind of goes through an Asian hairpin. So I put one up here. But I'm not done yet with it all the way. But look, isn't that cute? Yes. Yeah. See, it's tight. The apron's tight back here. Anyway, that's going to be mine. And my daughter already said, told her, hey, I'm making one for myself. I'm the last one. I don't have one. I made one for everyone else in the family, but I don't have one. No, 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 no. Anyway, so my daughter said, Mom, are you going to bring yours over here too with our other ones? Because just as all of my children are leaving theirs out. They're not putting them away and then pulling them out for next Christmas. They want to keep them out, and so my daughter here said, "Are you going to bring it over? I already have this idea on whatever I'm all going to put them." I'm going, yes, I'll bring it over when it's done. Isn't that sweet? It's so sweet, isn't it? All right, let's get going. We are in the book of Psalms, Psalm 122, a song of ascents of David. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet have been standing within your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built as a city that is compact together, where the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, to the testimony of Israel, to give thanks to the name of the Lord. For thrones are set there for judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper who love you. Peace be within your walls, prosperity within your palaces. For the sake of my brethren and companions, I will now say, peace be within you. Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your good. I read it. Yeah, it's, again, kind of the same. Palaces, okay. Well, we all know what that means. Okay. Uh, my oldest daughter and her husband ended up taking the children with them. Done. No money lost, and they just made it a little family vacation. So we ended up having Otis, their dog. Their little dog looks just like a Otis. If you know the kids movie Milo and Otis, fabulous movie. And it seems like he was a stray and then was with a foster family before he ended up at my daughter's house, and they adopted him. So and he was a little bit older. He wasn't a puppy or anything, so they're not quite sure, 3 or 4 years old or something. And so they were thinking, oh, what could we name him, this and that. It's a little pug. No, it's not a pug. It's a bulldog. No, it's not. A French bulldog. That's what it is. And so so you call him, hey, Rudy, hey, this or that, right? I just called him Popeye because his eyes are so freaking weird. They really are. And so my daughter comes, she says, you know what? We decided on naming him Otis from the movie Otis. Yeah. I'm going, oh, that's perfect. And the thing is, he listens to that name. So my feeling is that his original name, wherever he came from, was Otis. And my daughter's family, they figured that out somehow, right? Yes. Anyway, cute. So there. Oh, and then my son had stuff going on over the weekend, so he brought his dog over. So we have 4 dogs and 4 cats here at the house right now. Okay, 1 cat's here, right here with me. 3 cats and 4 dogs at the house. Of course, Gus is over here with me, and Hank kind of comes over. That's my son's dog. Comes over here as well. But it was a hoot. I was scooting around with the little one on the floor, and all the dogs just followed us. Telling you, it's the pound over there right now. But everybody's peaceful. Everything's going well. See, yeah, yeah. Anywho, thought I mentioned that. Psalm 123, a song of ascents. Unto you lift up my eyes. Unto you I lift up my eyes. O you who dwell in the heavens, behold, as the eyes of servants look to the hand of their masters. As the eyes of a maid to the hand of her mistress. So our eyes look to the Lord our God until he has mercy on us. Now that works. You would think that would be the right thing to do, but again, I've read too much so far, but I have to say, it all just sounds lip service to me. Have mercy on us, O Lord, have mercy on us, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Oh, really? Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorn of those who are at ease, with the contempt of the proud. And there's a commandment, and it says that don't be jealous of your neighbor, don't look in your neighbor's yard, kind of thing. Alrighty. Psalm 124. Wow, this is going to go quick. A song of ascents of David. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel now say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they would have swallowed us alive. When the wrath was kindled against us, then the waters would have overwhelmed us. The stream would have gone over our soul. Then the swollen waters would have gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul has escaped as a bird from the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we have escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. This must have been in the younger days of David. Okay, that's it. Hello. Found my gold pen, and I'm fixing my Bible. I am in the process of fixing my Bible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it didn't go to the shop anywhere, but the shop was over there. My shop. Anyway. There is one thing that I'm always surprised. I'm a little bit surprised with these Psalms because they're supposed to kind of be inspired by the Word of... They're inspired by the Word of God, or they're supposed to be inspired, per se, according to what is written down here. And I find that they seem to be very clueless, right? Yes? On how, on the reason why they are Israel, why they are the people of Israel, why God had chosen them as, to begin with, as his people. Yes? And the reason I'm surprised is because of the prophets and the angels that are witnessing and visiting them and all. And it seems as if either these stories are made up, or what they had to share was either not understood or just disregarded because, okay, well, I hear you, but if I continue doing what I want to do, I already know nothing really bad's going to happen to me, right? Yes? That's kind of what I'm hearing out of all three of these psalms. Is there is recognition of God, but is anybody truly following the commitment that the people of Israel gave God? Or is it just God always that has to kind of be there for them? Right? Yes. Well, anyway, it is what it is. I think that a good way for a new administration to take over is to take into consideration the years of the leader before, and to use some time to go through the documents, go through, okay, we need to get rid of this, we need to get rid of that, but is that truly the solution? Or should we now take the time and find out, why was this put into action? Why was that put into kind of law or on the desk for law? And start to work together with the opposing side. I would have liked to see that. Maybe it will still happen. From kind of what I heard from someone who seems to be informed, my husband, that's not happening. And the lines are clearly drawn, and it seems that for a lot of people, a lot of things have changed out there again, but not necessarily in a good way. So when I read these Psalms and I hear on how unhappy the Israelites are with their surrounding people, the people that surround them, the ones they have the conflicts with, and they're constantly looking to God to fix everything, right? Yet they're not really willing to acknowledge that, hey, idols found their ways back into our midst because of us. If we would say no, and we're in the majority to say no, it would never happen. Yes. And then, once the surrounding nations would have realized that we can't infiltrate Israel like that. They're too strong in their faith. Maybe they would have started giving the Israelites a little bit more credit about their faith and God. Yes? So, just saying. Yes? Okay. That's all I have to share today. Yes? It was a short one. Maybe that's all I had time for. It's also getting dark. I can hardly see the book anymore. I don't have the lights on. So, may Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love. And I will talk to you all another time.